Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at a little side-scrolling exploration horror game called Reveal the Deep. As you can see here, we don't really have a menu, we're just sort of dropped right in. There was a very minimal menu that was basically just settings, toggle full screen and select chapter. So we're here in a diving suit, in some sort of wreck, doing our little tutorial. Obviously this is going with the pixely retro aesthetic. I should probably mention right off the bat that this game is only $1. In fact, I think I got it on sale for like 87 cents or something when it first came out. But it's got pretty good reviews, and I've heard some good things about it, so I figured we'd take a look at it. Seems fairly straightforward so far. Very deliberate jump. You kind of expect that underwater. In fact, it's kind of impressive that this person can jump at all in a diving suit. I'm noticing that despite the old-fashioned kind of diving helmet, we don't seem to have an air supply to worry about. Okay, so we can turn our light off by smacking the helmet, which causes that light to turn on. Weird. Okay, so that's certainly not there anymore. We can't get into that hallway, I don't think. I also can't get up there, so... maybe we do actually need to go up and then turn our light off to walk through that ghost hallway. Yeah, I guess that was the solution to the first puzzle. That tooltip is not going to go away, is it? Seems like we can't turn our light on while walking. You have to stop to do that. Oh, geez. I did not mean to do that. So I don't think this game is entirely just a atmospheric walkabout. I do believe there are some unpleasant sea beasties down here somewhere. I mean, we're really thrown in medias res here. We have no idea why we're presumably scavenging or something this ship. Perhaps just exploring it, but no real setup. Just, hey, you're here. There's a wreck. You should probably go in it. Actually, without like an air hose, I'm not really sure how you'd get up from the bottom of the ocean in this suit. It's not like you can swim up. Unless it has buoyancy tanks on it, or buoyancy, ballast belt kind of thing. But that sounds like a good way to get the bends. Right shift or E. Okay, at least it gives us an indication, because I don't want to have to walk around hitting E on everything hoping something happens. Is that a cardboard box? I have a feeling those wouldn't last too long at the bottom of the sea. Down we go. Oh, well, now we're trapped forever in this ship. Probably gonna keep this video fairly short because I don't want to reveal too much about this game or, you know, dig too deep into it, because it's not very long. Which, for $1, I'm totally okay with that. And the sole developer is still patching stuff in and, you know, fixing stuff and adding stuff, so it's not like this is a one done kind of product. I guess underwater it would be a lot easier to push that giant steel crate than it would be, obviously, above water. I don't know how much easier it would be if we'd still be able to push it. Okay, we've got a key. Oh, no, I was about to say we haven't seen a locked door, but we have. That was the first one at the bottom of the hatch. Alright, nothing down there, so let's not... In fact, I think that is a spike pit. There appears to be bits of rebar or something down there. Like, I guess it wouldn't be rebar on a ship. Not a lot of ships made of concrete. Turning that on didn't really help here. That crate might not be there unless we turn that off. So that's a little annoying. When you come off a ladder, you don't really... You have to get, like, launched a little bit, and you don't have immediate air control, so you kind of have to tap the key. Okay, so if we turn the light off here, there will be a hole that wasn't there otherwise. Which I guess means this can't be, like, the original form of the ship. Wait, why can't I push this? There we go. I can push it for, like, a second. Oh, okay. I get it. I can only push it when this is off, and then when I turn my light off, this should just fall to where I want it to be. That's the ticket. I guess I can't push when the light's off. Or when I'm in the ghost version. Whatever you want to call it. I don't remember where that pit is and I don't want to fall in. We could go back to that door. Is this where the key goes? Oh, I guess not. Wait, is that a hatch? Maybe that is where the key goes. Huh? No? I don't know why he had the key in his hand. Weird. But before we go back to that door, I just want to check out this crouch path here. There are supposed to be notes in this game. That'll probably give us a better idea of what's going on. Alright, so this is the SS Eurydice. That's probably not at all how you pronounce that. I can't think of a better way to pronounce it, though. Cargo collected on his recent expedition, so that probably explains why there's weird stuff going on the boat. I don't know how to get rid of this. Okay, it fades out if you walk away. Kind of crazy that this wooden table is apparently still intact. Wood doesn't generally last too long underwater. There's a box here. But we'll have to push that from below, it looks like. I just sort of guessed that there was a platform on the left instead of the right. Crates are empty, so whatever's in them is somewhere else now. I guess describing this as an exploration game probably would be accurate because we don't really know what we're doing, and it doesn't seem completely linear. We are being faced with multiple paths here. Okay, there's a journal over there. What's that? The key was out again. I'm wondering if there's actually something that makes you pull out the key. Like, do we have a... No, I guess we don't have an inventory. Yeah? No? I guess if I stand still long enough, he just sort of pulls out the key. Something unnatural happening. Something in the hold might be causing it. People having headaches. All your typical bad shit in the hold happening. Wonder if this has anything to do with the mummy in the hold or Ice 9. Another nice thing about being underwater is there's no such thing as fall damage because of the mitigating effect on gravity that it has. So there's nothing doing over here. We can't get below decks, so we're just gonna go back up. Try that door, I guess, if we have nowhere else to go. I think that was just trying to tell me that there was a note there, but I couldn't read it because I wasn't in lights off mode. So, doesn't seem anything too strange going on except for the ghost lights. Isn't this where the door was? Oh no, this is the drop. I can't push that because there's a ledge, and I don't think I can get back up here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's as high as I can jump, so we're not going back to that door. I think I was wrong. Yeah, this doesn't look like a spike pit, it's a ladder. I only said it because through reading the patch notes, I found out there are spike pits, so I just assumed that might be one. Left or right? The moon crate. Okay. Moon crate is flying away back to its moon mother. I can't jump up the... Okay. I was stuck on something, it wouldn't let me jump. I don't know why that key keeps popping up. That seems about the right place for it. Can't push it. Can probably make that jump down, but let's see what's down here. Anchovies. And also anchovies. And that's just the depression it was in. Don't know how they would have got that out otherwise, but again, 2D spaces aren't meant to make sense in a 3D fashion. Oh, that was a weak jump. Weak sauce. And a hop. That looks like a room that needs no light. I was wrong. Oh, very wrong, apparently. The beast from 20,000 Fathoms is going to come after us. For a second, I was considering if maybe I have to push that back the way we came, but I can't get behind it, so that's probably a no. Here we go. This is the door we came down in. It's finally time to pull out that key. Large room. A very large room, judging by the scale we've pulled out to. Not sure I like that open hole in the wall. Then again, I'm perpetually afraid of the dark unknown that could come at you through the ocean. I'm not necessarily afraid of sharks or anything per se, so much as I'm afraid of sharks that I don't currently see. Blimey, where the hell am I now? I've lost all sense of connection to the other part of this floor. I probably shouldn't have jumped down that elevator shaft. Because that doesn't seem like a thing we're going to be able to go back up of. Back up of? What does that even mean? Okay, so there's this weird problem where when you switch your light off, you can't immediately move for a couple seconds afterwards, even after the animation's done. You have to just sort of wait there. None of these birds are real. I was hoping that shutting my light off would open another path here, but to no avail. Alright, back down we go. Let's see what else I've missed. This is split up into chapters, and I don't think we've hit a chapter 2 yet. Sea life. Just a lone cephalopod. And a shark off in the distance. So this is just open to the ocean. That's the only reason. There's like a glowing eldritch door over there. Can't quite get up there. Oh, shit. The jump's a little wonky, too. Sometimes you don't go as high as you'd like. I think you have to hold the key down, though. So I have no way to interact with that door, so I guess for now it's not a door at all, it's just a barrier. Those eyes are a bit more concerning. I guess we should probably investigate. And hope something bad doesn't happen? Oh, I thought I died there. I was like... trying to get a good look at it now. Nah, it's too fast. Well, I guess we're not going that way. Wonder if that jump scared the shit out of some of you guys. If so, I apologize, because I was not expecting that either. God damn it. And over. What if there's a map? Of course there's no map. Why would you expect a map when you could be expecting a crab? Come back, little... crab. Is that a tiny hermit crab? I think we're a little deep underwater for that. Alright, I think I've confirmed my theory that anywhere we see one of these lights on the wall is a place where we can switch over to sepia time. Now, the crab is not black. In fact, the crab probably shouldn't be here. Nothing seems too different directly, I guess. It's too short for me to fit through there. Probably need a crate or something, I'd guess. Dropped from above. There's the crate. So the hole's the same there. We just need to give this thing a good shove off to the left. drift down, fill in one of those gaps, I think. When you land on a ladder while falling, your momentum actually makes you climb down a couple of rungs. Before it's like, ladder, that's not how you have to do that. Teddy bear that is also not moldered away to nothing by the incessant claw and scrape of brine. I never even considered really that that's the main reason that modern day ships have to be painted so much, is because the ocean itself is always trying to eat away at the hull by flaking off the paint and then getting reeled down into the steel. Some puzzle boxes, perhaps? All we have to do is solve it, and they'll teach us all about pleasure and pain and how they're one and the same. Grab. I don't think there's anything else we can do up here. We might just have to make do with that one crate. Pretty wedged. But I didn't see any other crates up there that we could have done something with. And we can't fit through there. I bet there's crates over there we could use, but this dick's not gonna let us through. I wonder if I can do this. Huh? Yeah. Oh, no, I guess not. I was like, I can just sneak by them. Maybe we need some bait. Maybe we need that crab. Yeah. Is that the real puzzle here? We need to put these crates in these holes so the crab can cross the path and get eaten. I think we've discovered the truth. Because the crab runs when you chase it, so we'd want to go around the top, jump down, and chase it this way, but to do that we'd need another crate in the way. Problem is, I didn't see another crate up there, and I don't really see anywhere else we could get one from, so it has to be up here. Let's take another gander. I'd like to solve this crab puzzle before we finish off here. Except that seems like the only hole. I mean, we could drop another crate in the same spot, I suppose, and then push it. Like, there's another platform there. But why is there another platform there? That doesn't seem like it leads to anything. Unless we have to come from even higher up in the ship. I wish we could angle our light so I could tell if there's a hole in the ceiling here. Doesn't look like it. And that doesn't affect anything up here. That is a tough one. Again, we haven't exactly 100% explored the areas available to us yet, so perhaps there is something I missed that I should have done first. Oh, you know what? The light makes that other hole go away. So I don't need a second one at all, I just needed the first one. I can slowly chase this crab. I wonder how many of you figured that out before me and were just like, fucking no, just turn your light off. Well, I see the light now. Yes, my little crabling, run. Run to your inevitable death. What? We may have managed to prolong our life, but it's not like we can escape our inevitable death. I'm feeling a note. Tess, is that you? You know, as far as ghost ships go, this one's not so bad. I mean, sure, it's got a rather pushy monster. But at least the ballroom probably doesn't have a wire that, you know, cuts everybody in half. Or a giant octopus worm from the bottom of the sea. I feel like I'm walking so slow, but it's just because the screen's so pulled out. I guess we should be going up. Oh. I have to jump right from the tip. And just from the tip. So the platforming stuff isn't the best because by definition it's kind of floaty, but it's also not requiring a huge amount of precision, so it doesn't really matter if you screw up. get a note here that is not in the light dimension. She doesn't actually mention what was in the cargo, though. She just said she felt better. Another one of these, but I think if we can use our current position to get behind the other one we saw, we can grab that orb. Yeah, that one there. That is probably powering them. And this should create a shortcut between the earlier part and the later part. Oh, or we could just cause it to explode. So, either this will clear our path, or there are multiple orbs like that. Nope, it's clear. I can, in fact, see clearly because the gate has gone. Oh, this is a really big one. Sure, we can move that. It's only like 4 times bigger than us, and probably about 10 times as heavy. There's a Mythbusters for you. Can a human lift a shipping crate underwater? Or not lift, but push. So that also confirms that it's not all lights that will trigger in light mode. It is only the wall. Oh no, never mind. I guess it wasn't close enough. It's the map, right? Oh, that's not very helpful. Okay, that one only triggered when we were right next to it, even with the light off. We solved the crowd puzzle, but nothing really dramatic happened afterwards, so I don't know if this is a good place to call it or not. Again, there's not too much going on here. I wouldn't say it's an entirely content-filled game, but there's a decent amount, especially for $1. So there's the giant crate, probably the one we pushed. And then there's this little silver box that probably has something evil in it. But yeah, like normally I don't go, oh, a game is only, you know, this many dollars, so it's okay if it's bad. But it's another thing if it's only this many dollars, so there's not that much content to it. If the content is alright, or even good, then it shouldn't really matter if there's not a lot of it for a low price. But, you know, for a game to just be total garbage, like some of the other stuff on Steam, it doesn't matter if it's cheap, it's still not a good game. Being cheap does not enhance the game's qualities. It just makes them a little bit less of a sting. Have we been here already? Is this where the key came from? Oh, I can't get up this jump. Come on. Alright, hold it. And there we go. Yeah, I think this is where the key was. So I've just gone in circles. But how did we get here, is the question. Wasn't this not here before? Alright, well, you know what? We haven't seen any horrible monsters. Oh, actually, let's see if we can get in this room. There's no, like, go up or go in kind of thing. Weird, I didn't have any light at all when I turned that off. But I think we'll call it here because, again, I don't know how long this is. I know it's not very long, but I don't know exactly, you know, if we've cleared a chapter or anything like that. So, yeah. Again, not too many exciting things happening, but we are early in, and this is supposed to be a mostly ambient kind of underwater exploration game with some creepy elements. And yeah, I think it's fine. You know, some people, again, will probably not like it for the art style. Oh, why do these people always go with the retro art style? But realistically, for one person, you can probably make a more interesting game with a retro aesthetic than trying to make a shitty 3D game like so many of the ones we see on Steam and elsewhere. So yeah, this is Reveal the Deep, and I think it's alright. I'd hope that maybe a little bit picks up later on, but again, some of the screenshots do have you being pursued by underwater beasties of some sort, so there is that. And I do like the way they did light dynamics in this. You know, the dynamic shadows look pretty good for a 2D game. Maybe not as much as Clay's Enter the... Is it Enter the Ninja? I think it's Enter the Ninja. It's probably not Enter the Ninja. It's not a D-Ant word song. It's something ninja. Alright. Again, this is $1 on Steam, so not much of an asking price. I've been Shadefire. This is Reveal the Deep. And I'll dive with you guys once again some other time. Perhaps on an alien planet at the bottom of the sea. Who knows? Only time will tell. Until then, y'all take care.